Thank you for coming in for a session today. I appreciate it. So with that, let's go ahead and see who we have in spirit with you, shall we?
Okay.
Okay, let's see who's here. I have two women who are showing themselves to me, so I'd like to describe them to you. The first lady is shorter in height, more of an oval shape of a face, and she's stockier for a woman, so she's definitely more pear-shaped, and she does look Asian.
Okay.
And she's saying to me that she was very ill before she passed over, and there is suffering with her. And I have to say to you, she's going to the chest and the heart, also the lungs. So there was quite a bit of suffering with her, and it feels to me like she had cancer. So who would that be to you?
I think that's a family friend.
Okay.
That crossed over.
Okay. Now she's shown me a time gap. So this tells me you haven't seen her in a long time?
That's right. I think a good 30 years.
Okay, that's a long time. And has your mom passed over, please?
Yes.
Very strong-headed lady, yes?
Yes.
And your mom had problems with her heart, is that correct?
When she passed away, they said she had an enlarged heart.
Okay. So she's literally right smack behind you. She has, as she's looking at me, she has her left hand resting on your left shoulder. She says to me that she wants you to know she's so proud of you, that you've been dealing with a lot of family issues. And she says there's been a lot on your plate, a lot of responsibility, and you've been trying to juggle, she says to me. Does that make sense, please?
Yes.
Okay. Now I heard the word father, so your dad has crossed over as well, yes?
Yes.
He has a sense of humor, and he's not shy. Would you agree?
Yes.
He's immediately wanting to joke with you. Your dad says that you've been going through photographs, and you ran across old pictures. Is that correct?
I did that this morning.
Yeah. Your father's saying to me that he was recently with you, and you had pulled out a figurine. So I see this like a clay or a porcelain figurine in your hand, and he says that it was unique. Does that make sense to you?
Yes. I was showing that to my sister yesterday.
Okay, so he was watching you is what that tells you.
Okay.
You said the word sister. He says sick. Do you have a sister who's going through health issues?
Yes.
Okay, one moment. Your mom is now pushing in, like, I want to talk to you about that.
Okay.
And she feels like she's far. Is she geographically far from you?
Yes, she is.
And mom shows me the ocean, so I interpret this as she's in another country or on the other side of the world.
She lives in Singapore.
Okay. That would explain the flowers your mom's showing me. And your mother loves flowers, by the way.
Yes.
Definitely loves flowers. She says that you were even thinking to yourself, I'm going to start planting more flowers.
I did.
Yeah.
Yes, I had tulips in a pot, and I'm all, okay, I need to take it out and plant this when it stops raining. But yes.
Yeah. She loves that idea.
Okay.
She wants
trying to figure out where to plant it. Yeah.
Yeah. She's talking about, and I got to go back to your sister. I'm going to cover that. Does she have cancer? It feels like she's real sick.
She had cancer, and then she went for the surgery, and they said they got it all. She had ovarian cancer the first time, and then they did a full hysterectomy. They removed everything, sent her for chemo, and I think she was in remission for either a year or I think it was a year, and then it came back in her abdomen. And then back in November she had the surgery, and they said they got it all.
Okay. Do you want to know or do you want to not know?
No, I do want to know.
Okay. I'm seeing this coming back, Jay.
It keeps coming back. Okay.
Yeah, I'm seeing she's going to end up passing away from this, honey. I'm sorry.
Do you know when?
Let's see if I can give you a timeline. Sometimes Spirit will show me a timeline, and sometimes they will
Because
not.
this June I have the opportunity to, or July, have the opportunity to go down and see her, right? Or go up to Vancouver to see my other sister. We were just talking about this yesterday.
Well, your mom was there when you were talking about it, honey, and so was your father. You need to go see the sister in Singapore, not the one in Canada.
So I can tell the sister in Canada to come down to Singapore too?
Your mother says yes.
Okay, because we were trying to push it till next June.
Ah.
because my sister in Australia, she called, and she's the one who said, well, if you're going to go up to Vancouver, why don't you both go down to Singapore instead? And I'm all, but you're not coming, so if you're not coming, we'll wait till next year.
Jane, that was a message. Your mom, I have to say to you, your mom was sending a message to your sister. Spirits will do that. They'll work through people and get messages through in many different ways. So when your sister said to you, hey, why don't you both go to Singapore?
Yes.
That's a message coming from your mother, being
Should-
delivered through your sister.
Okay, so we'll fly this
You need to
this
see,
June.
go to Singapore.
Okay.
Your mom is saying that there has been quite a bit of talk about getting together for a birthday. So somebody's birthday is really, really close.
Yes, my daughter.
Okay,
Yeah.
and it's a special birthday.
She's turning 16.
Okay. Yeah, you have to have, you know what? You need to have a party for her.
Okay.
It's her sweet 16, and she's going to be so bummed out if you don't have a surprise party. And
Oh
the
my,
funny thing
okay.
is, well, your dad actually just said you can't afford it, like you're really trying to cut costs.
Yes.
And your mom says you've been doing really, really good at watching your budget, watching money. But your dad says he even supports this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And Hawaii has to be put on hold.
Oh my gosh! She said she wanted to go to Hawaii, and we've been planning to go to Hawaii next year. I told her, can it wait? Maybe this can be your 16th birthday present, but next year?
There you go.
Yeah, and she goes, oh, I so want to go to Hawaii. That's what she said.
There you go.
Oh my
Okay.
God. Okay.
So these two, your mom and your dad, are very present in your life,
Okay.
their granddaughter's life, and family's life. Yeah. Now, switching subjects.
Okay.
Dad is bringing up the dog. So there's been talk about getting a new dog.
That's what my daughter says she wants for her birthday. It's all.
Man, she wants Hawaii and
Yes.
a dog?
Well,
Oh
she
my
said
God.
Hawaii will be next year. Then she goes, but I asked her, what do you want for your birthday? Right? And she goes, a dog.
That is so cute.
And we've been just arguing back and forth about a dog.
Let's see what Dad's got to say. Oh my God. Your dad said, get her. So get her the dog. Your mom's laughing because your mom wouldn't do it. Your mom said, who's going to take care of it?
Yes. Uh-huh.
You know, who's going to clean up after it?
Yep.
But get her a small one, your dad says. That'll work, a small one.
That's what I was arguing with her about. She thought, I want a big dog. And I
He
said,
says,
"I
get her a rat, a chihuahua.
want-" That's the one she said she doesn't like. She goes, specifically a chihuahua.
Your dad's
Said,
over
no
here,
little
get
rat
her-
dogs. That's what she said.
She did
No-
call her rat dogs?
Yes, she
Oh
said
my
no little
God.
rat dogs. Yep. Because I said, how about a little one? I said, you know, and she goes, no rat dogs.
That is so funny, Jane. That's pretty funny.
Oh, wow.
And he specifically said, get her a rat chihuahua. That's classic.
Yeah.
Oh my God. All right, let's see what else they have to say. That is so funny. Your mom is saying that you've been feeling as though you're at a real crossroads in your life. Is that correct? And she says you're not knowing what direction to go.
Yes.
She says that you've been feeling very alone, and she wants you to know that you're not alone, that you have her support, you have your father's support also. Your mom says that you have made it a point to say to yourself, I'm going to start spending more time with family. Family in other countries, wherever family's at, I'm going to start strengthening those relationships and spending more time with them.
That's true.
And she wants you to know she's going to remind you every day to keep that promise to yourself.
Okay.
And she wants you to make that promise to her.
Okay.
Okay, this is hilarious. This is coming from your father, not your mother,
Okay.
which is even funnier. Your dad says to tell you, I was watching you when you were looking at that unique, sexy underwear.
Oh my goodness. Yes, I was.
Oh, that's classic. He says, I love you. Mom says she loves you. And you're going to be okay.
Okay.
You're going to be fine. Okay? All right, your dad says that the son that's going, your sister's son that's going to be taking the exam,
Yes.
your father said it's the medical field, so he's trying to be some sort of a doctor.
Yeah, he wants to take the test to be a dentist.
Yep.
Yep, to go into that field.
There you go.
Yep.
Let him know he's going to pass.
Okay.
He will become the dentist, and both your mother and father could not be prouder.
Oh, I'll tell my sister. She'll
Let her
be
know.
so happy.
Yeah. Your dad says that he and your mother came from simple beginnings. They were never well off financially, but they always made ends meet and always have love in the home.
Yes.
That's so important to them, and to him it's so important that his grandson gets his education as well as other grandchildren.
Okay.
All right? What's with the rash? Mom's bringing up the rash. Somebody have lupus?
My sister.
Has lupus?
Yes.
Okay. Is this a different sister than the one who has cancer?
Yes, a different one. This is the one that her son is the one that's going to take that exam.
Oh.
Doris, who lives in Sydney.
Okay. Your mother says to tell her she needs to seriously change her diet. If she changes her diet, she can beat this. If not, she's going to end up with some health
Oh,
problems.
wow. Okay.
So I'll stop there and leave you with that.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. It's good to have you. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.